Good morning, CrossFit Linchpin. Today is January 27th, 2020, and the purpose of today's video will be to explain the Monster Mash. What it is, who is it for, how do you work it in, what the heck's going on there, all that good stuff. First of all, happy Monday. Hope everybody had a great weekend. So, the Monday Monster Mash. If you are a follower of CrossFit Linchpin, you see it. I post the Monday Monster Mash and a Monday workout every Monday. Actually, I post them the day before so that everyone can be ready for them on Monday. You can find them on the CF Linchpin Instagram page, and you can find them on CrossFitLinchpin.com. And regularly, I'll get questions from somebody asking, what is this? What is it for? I thought you guys were for regular folks, not competitors. Do I do this workout and the workout of the day? What the heck is going on? And I know that we have addressed this before, but I believe it was before I created the podcast. And so I just did an Instagram live video about it. 24 hours later, it disappeared, and I never had anything to use as a reference and point people towards. So I'll put this on our YouTube channel as well, but then I'll also make this into a podcast, and then I can always just point people towards it when they say, what the heck is the Monster Mash? So, if you go to CrossFitLinchpin.com, click on Workouts, then you click on Monster Mash, the very first thing is a short description of what it is, which I shall read to you right now. It says, designed with the serious CrossFit competitor in mind, welcome to the weekly worldwide throwdown. Weekly worldwide throwdown. A lot of alliteration in that sentence. Okay. The Monday Monster Mash began as a request from a few buddies that worked with me at CrossFit HQ. They asked me to program them a weekly competition so they could throw down against each other. They'd all been doing CrossFit for multiple years and could handle the volume, so I agreed. Eventually, I began to post these Monday Monster Mashes on social media, and they developed quite a following of people from all around the world. A word of caution. These workouts are potent! Exclamation point. If you are not ready for the volume, loading, or anything else, please scale as appropriate, aka use common sense in your brain. The Monday Monster Mash is very well suited for competitors at both the regional, of course we now sanctionals, I should probably update that terminology, and games level for one simple reason. It's a big dose of pure CrossFit. Sometimes at the upper echelon of the sport, there can be a tendency to overcomplicate training, and soon you've drifted a bit far from the classic high-intensity style of programming that got you so darn fit in the first place. Enjoy. So that's the quick little synopsis there. And the three buddies of mine, three card-carrying knuckleheads, all whom I love dearly, that I created for, was Heber Cannon, Marsden Sawyer, and Tommy Marquez. And we all used to work together at HQ. Those three were very competitive. They loved to throw down workouts together and see who was the top dog that particular week. And of course, humans being humans, even if you try really hard, if you let one of them program it, there's just going to be quite a tendency to want to stack the deck in your favor a little bit. It's tough not to do that. So in order to have it be as unbiased as possible, they asked me to program it. I love programming. I love seeing them suffer, so it was a match made in heaven. And so I started doing it. And as many of you probably know, people are crazy. People are absolute lunatics and like to do obnoxiously challenging things. So they enjoyed the Monday Monster Mash. Then I started posting them on my personal Instagram page, and people started just gobbling them up and doing it left and right because, as I previously stated, people are crazy and like to do just obnoxiously hard things. So the Monday Monster Mash was kind of born. And even though this is, as I say, designed for a competitor, people that have a very high level of capacity, and at CrossFit Linchpin, our focus is not the competitor. We're real people, real life, kids, work, schedule, in and out of the gym as quick as you can, as much bang for your buck, and you can become a superhero doing one workout a day, intelligently programmed, with intensity, resting, and eating well. You're good to go. However, if you do want to seriously compete in the sport of CrossFit, it's an entirely different endeavor. It's an entirely different beast. And these guys just liked to just throw down in a maniacal manner, and so I programmed that. And also, and there's 3 workouts in there traditionally because the more workouts, the more movements, the more rep ranges, the more loading, the more variance, the better the test. The more things, the better the test in general. And what I said also at the end of that paragraph, which was, let's see, it's a big dose of pure CrossFit. Sometimes there can be a tendency to overcomplicate and drift a bit far, and I truly believe that. The CrossFit Games are called the CrossFit Games for a reason. They're not called the Powerlifting Games. They're not called the Strongman Games. They're not called the Olympic Lifting Games, although that may shock some people. They're called the CrossFit Games. And all the elements that I just mentioned there, of course, you should have capacity doing those. Absolutely. If there's a 1-rep snatch event out there, there could be 100 points on the table, and you'd like to have as many of those points as humanly possible. But it is the CrossFit Games. And so at the end of the day, if you do not have capacity at pure, classic, fire in your lungs, legs trembling, couplets and triplets CrossFit, you're not going to have a very long, successful career. You might hit a home run out of the park every now and then because a particular workout event landed into your wheelhouse, but if you're talking about sustained, consistent performance at a high level, you need to be good at just pure, beautiful CrossFit. And as I said, all those other elements are, of course, part of it. So then a question could be, well, who should do this? Do I do this workout and the workout that you post workout of the day? I would say you would do the Monster Mash and the workout of the day if you are a card-carrying lunatic. I don't think most people need to do that at all. I've been profoundly clear and honest that I think most people just need to do the regular 1 workout of the day. That's it. However, if you are on the path to competition and it's really what you want to do, and every now and then you want to test yourself and have that test be written by somebody who's unbiased about what you like or what you don't like, then the Monday Monster Mash is just waiting there for you to knock it out, and that's that. So, and if you do, even in just any one day on the Monster Mash, there's usually a tremendous amount of variance, but if you did 2 of them or 3 of them, you would cover a very, very large swath of fitness, and by the end of that, I would think you would have a really good idea as to whether or not your training was on track, or if there was something that potentially you had been neglecting, and that'll give you a little bit of insight and guidance as to what to embrace in the future. But no, for most people, if you're just looking to get fit and you're following along with CrossFit Linchpin, just ignore the Monday Monster Mash. Treat it like it doesn't exist. It's an entirely different, separate beast, not related in any way, shape, or form to the daily training. Now, that being said, we do have plenty of wonderful, friendly, kind, card-carrying lunatics in our community who will do them every Monday, no matter what, because they're addicted to the, whatever the appropriate word is, getting mashed by the mash, I guess. So that's that. So that's the point of it. That's what it's for, and I hope that it serves everybody well. We'll continue to put it out there, and yeah, just a worldwide throwdown. Let me see if I missed anything. I'll scroll back, and then I'll finish my coffee and read a book for a bit. Okay, let's see. JFit2600 says he does it every week and Lovett starts his week out right. Jay, that's fantastic, and you've just identified yourself as being crazy, but in a good way, a good crazy. Let's see. Rogue.Jr. Hi, I wrote you interested in your programming. Oh, cool. Awesome. Okay. Well, I'll check my email. If you send it to email@crossfitlinchpin.com, then I should get it, and I will hook you up. Let's see if I missed anything else. High fives. High fives right back at you. Okay. I think that's about that. Enjoy the workout of the day today, which is not for time. Some front squats, some bar muscle-ups, some strict ring dips, some good stuff. So that's it. Have a wonderful day. If you do the Monster Mash, enjoy responsibly, scale if needed, and I will talk to you later.